On this video, we will try to apply CSS on images. Let's start. Let's start with the definition of our website. Let's go to the site menu, site, and then let's browse the folder that we want to define. In my case, I want to define the folder that I have created on my desktop. And that is for our lecture, the images with CSS. So let's open this one. And I have already created a folder here. The name of the folder is img. This img folder will contain all the images that we will use for our examples on how to apply CSS on images. So let's click select folder and then let's save. On the files panel, you have there the img folder. If you are going to expand that folder, you will see the list of images that I have already copied inside of this folder. And then followed by the index file. So let's open this index file and then let's start writing the structure that will hold our images. So I will start by typing the div tag. Inside of our div tag, I'm going to create a link. Then inside the a tag, I'm going to define here the img. And then let's specify the source. So the source will be from the img folder. So let's select img folder. And then let's select img1. And then I will set the width to 250 and the height around 150. And then let's add some attributes to our a tag. Let's start with the target. The target attribute refers to the way of opening of the link. So we have three choices, the blank, parent, and self. When you select self, it will open to the present page, to the current page. If you select blank, then it will open a new tab or a new window showing the content of our link. Blank and parent is almost the same. So in our case, we will use blank. And then let's specify the target. Our target is img image1. Then at the bottom of our a tag, let's add here another div that will contain the description of our image. And then let's assign some class names for our div tags. For our parent div, we will name this class image container. And then for our description, we will name this div description. Okay, so let's save the changes, preview this in our browser. So this is now the result. Okay, so let's go back to our Dreamweaver and then let's continue writing some more codes. This time, let's write the CSS rules for our images. So between the head tag, let's write here style, and then let's target the image container, and then we will specify that this image will contain a border of 1 pixel, solid line, and a gray border. And then we'll also specify the width to 50px and float all the images at the left side. And then let's add a margin to this, a margin of 50 pixels. Save the changes, then go to our browser and then reload. Okay, so there you go. So we have now this result. So if I'm going to click this image, it will open the image to a different page. So that is the purpose of specifying here that the target is blank. If we're going to set this as self, save the changes, go to our browser, close this, and then reload. Clicking this, it will open the picture on the same page. So let's go back and open our Dreamweaver, and then let's change this again to blank. Okay, so let's continue. This time, let's try targeting our description. So let's write here that description, and then let's define the rules for this class. Let's add padding, set the padding to 20 pixels, and add a text align and set it to center. Then let's save the changes, review in the browser, and then reload. Let's continue. This time, let's add hover to our image container. Let's write here hover, and then let's define the CSS rule for this class. Let's add a border, set the size of the border to 1 pixel, and then solid line with a dark border color. Save the changes, go to the browser, and then reload. There you go. We're able to add hover effect to our image. So I guess we're through in defining the CSS rules for our structure. So we have already completed the necessary styles that we need in styling our images. This time, let's add the images to our page. So let's just copy and paste the structure for our image container, paste it at the bottom, and then let's change the image files. So this time I'm choosing image2 or img2, and then do this again or several times until we completely added all the images inside of our img folder. So I guess this is enough. Let's save the changes, go to our browser, and then reload the page. There you have it. We have now these beautiful sets of images. So if we click this one, it will take us to a new blank page showing the images that we have clicked. Okay, so that's all for this video, and see you in the next lectures.